finally get a verdict, and then it's going to be appealed. And is it a cut and dried? Will it be a cut and dried verdict? In other words, will there be a middle ground, or is it simply remove them, or something else?
Well, the question is about the court process, and the first thing I want to say is that it's open to Canada to agree with my clients. It's open to Canada, the right thing for them to do, the proper thing for them to do, in accordance with their embracing of the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People, would be to read this statement of claim and consent to the relief we're seeking. Because that's the right and moral and proper thing for Canada to do. They should not be fighting the Dzawada'enuxw First Nation. Given all the history, given everything we know, Canada shouldn't be a defendant. They should come in on the side of the First Nations. Now, if they choose to take the other path and fight this case, of course, they can drag it out, they can make it expensive, they can make it hard, but this is a relatively clean case. It's a simple concept that everybody can understand. The Dzawada'enuxw First Nation has an Aboriginal right to these fish. They've always been there. The fish are their essence of their culture. That is not going to take a long time to prove. The harm caused by these fish farms is well known, scientifically proven, easy to prove to the court. That's not going to take a long time to prove. We don't expect this to be a long, protracted trial. We expect it to happen relatively soon. But of course, you asked for timelines. I can't give you exact timelines. But the federal government can facilitate that. They can, instead of jamming us, they can come along with us and do the honorable and the right thing. And we expect that it should be resolved, if that happens, relatively soon.
Now, is the science important, or is it simply the territorial rights? Like, which is trumps what?
Well, it's good to prove things two ways. It's good to prove things out of the mouths of the people affected. The Aboriginal people themselves will testify, and what they say is given a great deal of weight in the court, as we've now established in case after case, starting with Dzawada'enuxw, that the Aboriginal perspective is number one. Science is also important, because in case there's anybody out there, a judge or anyone who doubts, we back it up with hard science, and the science is getting to be pretty clear cut on this point. So both ways of proof, and either or both will succeed.
I just wondering, Jack, if you would mind holding up a statement, just for some B-roll for us, because you did hold it up earlier, but it was very slow.
This is for what's called B-roll.
Yes.
It's a B-movie.
And do you mind if I ask you just at the same time, is there an opportunity for other entities, organizations, First Nations, non-First Nations to join this? Or is this it in terms of who's on there?
Well, the rules of court allow other parties to join a court case like this if they have sufficient cause. The likely people who may want to join would be the people whose licenses are under attack, in particular Cermak Canada Limited and Marine Harvest Canada Inc. We are attempting to have their licenses quashed. They'll be served with a copy of this document, and they may well want to have lawyers present at the hearing. Whether somebody else wants to join in, they have to have a good reason. We don't want someone else to come and slow the process down.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Anything else?